Time for me to weigh in on this Brett Cooper situation. So, for those who don't know me, I have been in the broadcasting slash media field for quite some time. I've seen this movie before with on camera talent, and I just understand what more than likely is going on behind the scenes because right now there's non disclosure agreements in place. And I think what happened, again, this is just my guess, is that Brett Cooper saw the popularity of the comment section channel, the show that she was the only talent on. She didn't have guests as far as I understand. I might be wrong about that, but she was on camera, but she was a part of a team. You have to understand, yes, she was the person in front of the camera, but there was a team of people behind her. Unlike myself, I shoot, edit, write all my own videos. Now, I'm not anybody. I don't have a multi-million-dollar company like the Daily Wire or Turning Point USA or whatever backing me. A Fox News or a CNN or MSNBC. I don't have a multi-million-dollar, possibly even billion-dollar company backing what I do. Brett Cooper had producers and writers and camera operators and editors and graphic designers and audio mixers and people promoting things. You know what I mean? Like that's the team of people. And she gives off Taylor Swift vibes to me. Remember when Taylor Swift was out of her recording contract with Big Machine Records, and then Universal Music ended up, getting a contract with her, and she badmouthed Big Machine and all that. Well, this kind of reminds me of that, but obviously Brett Cooper is not badmouthing Daily Wire directly, although she has made some snide remarks about them. And by removing a picture apparently from Instagram, from her wedding with the new host of the comment section, kind of sends, again, Taylor Swift vibe, actions speak louder than words and whatnot. Bottom line is this. It's very, very interesting to see the people turn on the Daily Wire, even though they would never have heard about Brett Cooper if not for the Daily Wire. I'll just put it this way. I would have loved to have the same opportunities. I don't know how old Brett Cooper is. I'm going to say she's around 24, 25, maybe younger. I don't know. But let's say she was 22, 23 years old, out of college, given an opportunity to host a show by a multi-million-dollar company, and she has no loyalty to that. She has no loyalty. Again, reminds me of Taylor Swift, reminds me of women who they'll be dating like an average guy, and then like a rich guy comes along, and then all of a sudden they dump the average guy, go to the rich guy, and then the rich guy dumps them. So look, I'm just saying that the Brett Cooper types, be careful of them, because they only show us what they want us to see on camera, on stage. We don't know who these people are behind the scenes. People, hey, they got to be selfish. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you got a better offer, you go for it. But Brett, never forget that the Daily Wire platformed you. They gave you the opportunity when nobody else would. When you were a nobody, they gave you that salary and they gave you that popularity. They gave you that fame. So don't disrespect them in the future. If you're a good person, which let's assume you are, then, that's what you got to say. And be honest with your audience. Say like, look, I know my worth. And I want to thank the Daily Wire for giving me this tremendous opportunity, which she did, by the way. And that's what her audience is forgetting. And they're like, oh, I'm whatever. You know what? Hey, life works that way sometimes. Just never forget that you never heard about a lot of these people's names if not for these multi-million, if not multi-billion-dollar companies. Joe Rogan's another one that comes to mind. We would not have heard about Joe Rogan if not for, the UFC and what was it, NBC, when he was on Fear Factor, the host of Fear Factor. Like, that's where these guys started. I think Joe Rogan was in a movie in like 1993 or 4. So he's like not just some random dude in a basement like me who started out and like no, like these people got big promotions, like marketing. I'm saying when I say promotions, I mean marketing. They have been marketed with a lot of money, a lot of networking, a lot of just they've been given the chance of a lifetime that most of us are never afforded, and they to be ungrateful for that would be ridiculous. So again, Brett Cooper, stay humble.